Okay, guys, it's finally time that we reveal exactly how the state general trick works. So, for the people who aren't aware, there have been a couple, uh, I'll say, leaks of people revealing the fact that if you take states general and then get out of states general with a different dynasty, so now we're not de Trastamara, and if you just take out the states general form, you'll get this event that will replace your current ruler and give you a fresh ruler. Okay, so the reality is you can actually manipulate the stats of this, and the way you manipulate it is that you just simply perform this action on a particular date. So it so happens that the exact stat that you'll get only depends on what date that you flip out of States General. Okay, this is unfortunately public information. I wish this was not released until when the patch stabilizes, but the developers know now, and there was a private message that says that they were going to fix it. So, that being said, I'm here to release everything we know about it. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to link a spreadsheet on the description, and you're going to click it, and I'll share that spreadsheet. Okay, and this is the spreadsheet. And what you want to do is, since you don't have edit permissions, you should go to File, make a copy, and then save it locally, right? And then for the average user, the most interesting part is going to be the scripts tab on the bottom. What you want to do is you want to use one of the two filters that we wrote, or you can, of course, make your own, and search for particular stats. For example, if you're interested in only 666 rulers, you're going to be using this column. You're going to be entering 666 as your requirement, and you're going to be entering the range in terms of date that you're trying to search it for. So suppose you're playing a game right now and it's 1600, and you just want to look for a 666 quickly. Okay? So you type that in, and you say, oh, in the year 1600, June 30th, there's going to be a 666. Okay? The other filter that you can use is the summer of ruler stats. This is when you possibly might not care about particular stats and you just want like an average good ruler overall. Then you might do this filter method instead. But anyway, let me just show off how this works. So you find the date that you're looking for, right? And then you switch back to EU4. Okay? And now you're going to just play the game out till whatever date you found. So the date we found was June 30th on the year 1600. And I'm just going to be going to State General and flipping out of State General. Oh, sorry, my dynasty was wrong. Let me just quickly kill myself and change my dynasty. Go in, go out. Boom, 666. Now, no Lambda video is complete without extensive theory and background, but for people who just wanted to use it, you can end the video now. But I'd like to give credits to where it's due. So first of all, this was found by a team of a bunch of people on my Discord and a couple people outside the Discord. This includes Elisha or Shimmer Gloom, Pench, Grota class. You might have seen them on Reddit and the forums. Bast and CeeLo. Sorry, hopefully I'm pronouncing this correctly. And technically, you can include me. Although I mostly did coordination and some brainstorming. I didn't actually do the actual data collection. And you might wonder, how did we find all this data? Well, essentially, we created a mod that triggered the AI to automatically swap the tier 5 reforms, essentially. And then we looked at the save file and then post-process looked at all the rulers that were generated and mapped it out. Okay, this was something that we knew towards the end of 1.30.6. And if you know me, you know that I love sharing information and revealing stuff to public. But the reason I didn't share it until now, which is 1.31.5, was that I anticipated a 1.31 patch coming soon, and I did not want this to be patched too quickly because I wanted people to have time to play with it. So I was planning to wait until the 1.31 series stabilized, which actually is coincidentally supposedly going to end at 1.31.6. Unfortunately, I got some memo that a developer is fixing it, so there's a good chance that it's no longer going to be available on the next patch, and it's only available here. Okay, when I say here, it actually works before 1.30 as well, but yeah, and to that, I just have to, well, I have some bitter feelings about it because I think the investigation that we had was leaked somehow. Or maybe someone else found it on their own. And if they found it on their own, of course, all power to them to share it in whatever way. But yeah, in my opinion, it would be nice for all this information to get out after 1.31.6, and then we release it so people have like, a few month window where they can play with it. But unfortunately, that's no longer the case. So yeah, if you want, go wild with the spreadsheet. As I said, the spreadsheet link is going to be in the description. And yeah, hopefully you get to play with it. Oh, and people don't want you to abuse an MP, as you can imagine, so probably don't do that. Although most competitive groups do know about this already.